Okay, I'm going to explain how I look at the things before I solve the whole thing for you. So for me, if every time I see whether I want to differentiate or I want to integrate, straight away, I will replace this with correct? So this is the first thing I do. Okay, so that I can just use simple rule to find the dy dx because of equation of tangent. This is because the gradient of tangent is equal to dy dx. And when I want to find the equation of tangent, I must use y equal to mx plus c. So these are the things that I must have in mind in order for me to solve the problem. Okay. And for part A, if I want to find the range of x for y greater than 0, okay, I'm not very good in sketching the graph of trigo, so I will use my GC to help me to do. So you use your GC to sketch the graph. So y greater, your graph will go like this until 2 pi. Okay, so this is x-axis. This means y equal to 0. So y greater than 0, I will have to follow the x. I have to select this range, and this range. So these are the three ranges, so-called. Okay? And the last part, whereby I want to find the area bounded by this tangent and the axis. So if the gradient of my tangent is negative, then I will try to sketch the graph. Okay, so these are called, when I say x-axis means y-axis and x-axis are two of the boundary. That you are interested in. So that means in this case, you have to find the x-intercept and the y-intercept of the tangent. Are you clear? So this is the whole thing of this particular question. Any question about that? Okay, I give you another 5 minutes to try whatever you cannot do just now. Okay? To find the equation of tangent for this case, there are another concept that you have to remember, that is, now how to find half here. No, this is a formula. This is a formula. That's why you have to write down this formula in your notes. Still remember those formula you need in your notes? If you see sin x times cos x, you simplify it as half sin 2x. If you see cos square x, you replace with half plus half cos 2x. If you see sin square x, you replace with half minus half cos 2x. So all these are something that you have to put in your notes. Or if you see cos square x minus sin square x, you replace with half. No, this is not half. This is cos 2x. If you see sin square x plus cos square x, you have to replace with 1. So these are the formula that you must put in your notes for Wednesday test. You are not like Miss Do, I can remember the thing. And even I can remember sometimes using during exam, correct? You tend to mix up certain things. It's not that I don't trust my memory. This is preparation. Got it? So no more showing how to get the formula. These are formula. You please write it down. Here, correct? You have to know the value of a special angle. Like sin, pi by 6 is half. Cos, pi by 6 is √3/2. If you don't have the special scientific calculator, you better jot it down. I think I give you enough time to practice, correct? So first of all, part A. Your graph will go like that. Okay, I just let those who want to learn the technique of not using the calculator, okay? So if your x is between 0 and 2 pi, okay, so because my function y is equal to cos 2x, so that means within 2 pi there are 2 cycles. Okay, so we've put 4 quadrant. This is my 2 pi, and within 2 pi, I make another mark. So this is my pi by 2, and this is my pi by 4. This is my pi. Okay, and the rest go on as usual. Okay, highest value of cos is 1. Lowest value of cos is -1. So for cos, maximum, equilibrium, minimum, equilibrium. Okay, you don't have to, if you are not familiar with this, is fine. Please, I just let you know you can use your graphic calculator. So the graph will go like that. Okay, so now, so therefore, x is between 0 and 4 pi. Okay, by the way, y greater than 0, my sign is wrong. So that means it cannot have equal. So x must be greater than 0, less than pi by 2. So that is the first range here. So a pi by 4. So if you use your graphic calculator, listen here. If you use your graphic calculator, correct, they will give you this value. Let me calculate first. If they give you this value, for example, okay, so I get this value. X equal to 0.785, correct? So what we exact value for angles, correct? Usually is pi by 4, pi by 6, pi by 4, pi by 3, or pi by 2. This kind of things. Then you always go by this few value, or then you go to the second quadrant and so on. So you know this will be pi by 4. You can write down the exact value by the help of your graphic calculator also. Okay, so the next range will be, here is pi by 2, you plus another pi by 4, this is 3 pi by 4. So it's between 3 pi by 4, you put in decimal, nothing wrong, huh? Then to 5 pi by 4. Okay, then the next one will be 7 pi by 4 to 2 pi. That's it. So you get the first one. So you can relax and use your graphic calculator and do it. So you can put in decimal because the question doesn't say exact value. Okay, so done with the first part. So please, even exact value, you can try and error and guess which is the one. Clear? Okay, let's go to part B. Okay, for part B, okay, I have my, that is cos 2x. So first of all, I have to differentiate first. Okay, differentiate cos, you got negative sin, and differentiate 2x, you got 2. So I can write down negative 2 sin 2x. Okay, by now everyone should be familiar with it. Okay, so now when x equal to pi by 12, okay, so my y is equal to cos 2 times pi by 12, which is cos pi by 6. And you know the exact value of pi by cos pi by 6 is √3/2. Remember, in the equation, all the value have to be exact. Okay, and the gradient, which is the dy dx, is equal to negative 2 sin. Okay, I can straight away write pi by 6. So this is half. So I get negative 1. Okay, so these are the steps when you want to find your equation of tangent or equation of normal. So then you go to y equal to mx plus c. I'm going to find what is the value of c. If you have any other formula you want to follow, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you. So when the y is √3/2, the gradient is negative 1, the gradient will not change, and the x is pi by 12 plus c. Okay, why do I just use y equal to cos 2x? Because the question give me 2 cos square x minus 1. So I can replace my 2 cos square x minus 1. The cos square x I can replace as this. So that is the first thing I do. I don't want to differentiate cos square. I don't want to trouble myself. I want to make my life easy, so I must know how to replace. So that means right from the beginning here, I straight away replace. When people want to give me trouble, I tell myself I have a way out. You don't try to make trouble with me. Isn't it? So maths, when you do maths, it's teaching you when trouble comes, how you make it to become not a trouble. You see, it become very simple. So that is the reason why just now at the beginning, I tell you this, whether integration, whether differentiation. So if you want to make your maths, especially trigo, you want to make it easy, please write this down. That's right. At the beginning, if you listen to what I say, you will know what is it. I'm not trying to say, comment on. So that's why stay focused. Okay. So that is the reason. Okay. So now I got this already. I got the, so you see, I differentiate is so much easier. I find the gradient, I find the point. Okay. So now, therefore, the C will be equal to negative. Am I doing the right thing? Okay, now C is √3 over 2 plus pi by 12, right? So I got my equation of tangent y equal to negative 1x plus √3 over 2 plus pi by 12. So if I got the equation of tangent, yeah, negative 2x, negative 2 sin 2x, I'm doing that. So what's wrong with my x is pi by 12. 2 times pi by 12 is pi by 6. That's why I say when you are in maths class, don't do any other thing, please. Can I go to the part C? Okay, so part C will be, since the gradient is negative, correct? If you have a look at this, you will get this. This is your y, this is your x, and that is how you go. So I'm interested in this, the equation for this. And if you have a look at the equation, negative, so the graph go like that. And the y-intercept is positive, correct? √3 over 2 plus pi by 12. Okay, I bracket this whole thing up. So this part is √3 over 2 plus pi by 12. Okay, if you want to find the x-intercept, you put the y equal to 0. The x-intercept happen to be also √3 over 2 plus pi by 12. Isn't it? So therefore, the area of the triangle is equal to half of base times height. Base and height are the same. So this is the exact value. Hello? Clear? Okay, you may want to go through this video over again to get a better understanding of it. So I need to answer certain questions that your friend asked. Yeah? Okay, so I've answered the question. So Trigo, try to use your graphic calculator to help you to imagine the real situation. Okay, so I have done. Okay, hold on. is always positive. That means my VT graph is always above the t-axis. So therefore, integrate a limit VT dt also represent total distance traveled. Okay. So I think from that I have answered that is the part D. Okay, so now if you look at this question, the part C part, the question says, state the time when the object is momentarily at rest within 2 pi. Okay, if you look at the graph of Vt equal to 1 plus sin 2t. Sorry, this is all t. Okay, I believe the graph go like that. Highest is 2, lowest is 0. And it's sin, so it go like that. Right? So this is your t. So this is the part whereby the velocity is 0. Momentarily at rest. You see the velocity at this part, they are 0. So you can use your graphic calculator and find the answer within 2 pi. Okay? So answer your question. Okay. So I have the last one to answer. Part D, when I want to find, because the whole graph is above the t-axis, correct? So find the exact total distance traveled by the object in the first pi second. So I have to integrate 0 to pi. That's why I say you have to replace this as this in order for you to integrate. So you just integrate 1, you get x, get t. Integrate sin, what do you call? What do you get? I think negative cos, correct? 2t divided by 2. So 0 to pi by pi. So you get the answer. So it's good to write this one down in your notes as well so that you don't have to expand. Another one you need to write will be cos x minus sin x squared is equal to 1 minus sin 2x. Okay. The more formula you write, the less work you are going to do during your exam, and you can do it fast. If everything you want to expand and rearrange, okay, most probably you won't have enough time to do. These are all the things that I mentioned to you. Be careful.